Hey everybody, so this is a super fun video. So I've been really into AI agents lately and like so it's cool to me, like you can chat with models, things like that, right? And then but to me, I've been trying to think of like more and more real world use cases. And I have real world use cases that I get to build out and design all the time. And then to me, the biggest like leap forward that we can make with that is agents. So like multimodality was one, and that's been like I think a lot of people are solving that. But so the next thing is like figuring out and like fine tuning like how agents actually like call things, like how they AI models like interact with APIs or different tools and things like that. And then so there's a few different frameworks that exist, not a whole lot. There's a handful of frameworks that exist right now currently that enable agents, and like 99% of them are all for OpenAI based, which is like a large reason why I've kind of stayed away from this is for a long time because I don't know, like I'm just I don't want to do anything that it's just like a 100% reliant on OpenAI API calls. Like it just doesn't make sense to me to do that, just honestly. So Transformers agents is something that is kind of that allows me to do this on a local level without having to utilize OpenAI's APIs. So in this model, I'm in this instance, and for this demo, I'm using I think it's Wizard Code, either Wizard Coder or Star Coder. It's the default model that is coming, BigCode Star Coder. So I'm using Star Coder for this demo, and then so you can see the Star Coder is more limited than GPT. Of course, it is, like hands down, it is. And Star Coder is also like an older model at this point now too, but it allows you to do what you need to do as far as agents go. And the beauty with this is, so highlighting this is that everything that I'm running as far as this agents, I'm doing this in like I didn't want to enable GPU. I was like, I just want to see what happens up front, right? I started out my testing to see if I can just run this on CPU alone, and it's on CPU. It's using 2.8 gigs of RAM, and it's like 32 gigs. And so some of this comes with when you launch Colab, it doesn't start at 0. So it's like 2.8 gigs of RAM and then maybe like 5 or 6 gigs of actual like in disk space. So we're not talking about a lot here as far as resources, right? Which is beautiful, amazing. So going through the code here, it's very simple. Pip install transformers, and then very specifically, we want the agents from transformers. And then so we download that. And then from Hugging Face Hub, we have our import login. And then so I'm going to change this code after this. Like after I'm making this video, I'll make a new code here. I made this login token specifically for this video and specifically for this. So you like use your own token and use your own login. Like it's all free from Hugging Face, but yep. And then so down there, the next is from transformers to just which model that we want to use. And then so again, right now I'm using the default model of StarCoder, but so you could comment and essentially like put in whatever model that you want, right? So if you want to comment out here, you would just comment it out. And then let's say that I want to use like the StarCoder, like this one instead, right? Same thing. So just real simple there. But this is the one that I want. And then so once you do that, you load that. It takes a few seconds to load, and this code really takes like a few seconds to load. And then from here, this is where the magic happens, right? So this is like from here, I don't have anything else installed. I have this StarCoder agent model installed, and I have like the Transformers pipeline. And then so now from here forward, I tell the model to start using tools. And then so it utilizes this tools via agent.run. So very simple, straightforward, right? And then it's just read the following text out loud, and then I give it the text, and then we get
I am an artificial intelligence agent. Welcome to Judgment Day.
I just thought, it's first like funny thing that came to my mind. And then so next thing that I wanted to experiment around with was the different ones. So I had it do image generation, right? And then so I did this, and then it failed right away. And then I was like, I'm like, align 0 because the variable image is not defined. And then so I was like, well, like it is defining the image, right? Draw me a picture of rivers and lakes. So I thought like essentially I went through back and forth on like Hugging Face and etc. And then I've realized that okay, the limitation here is that I'm running the StarCoder model. and I need to give it like more direction, right? So it's the same thing, agent.run, and then draw me a picture of the prompt, and then the prompt is a copy of Bara swimming in the sea, and that's very straightforward, right? And then I stopped this because again, so I'm running this on CPU only, and then I'm asking it here to create an image. And then you can see when I started to, it loaded fine. So I made sure it all loads fine, it all works, made sure it goes there. And then it starts going through the iterations of the image. And then I realized it's going to take like 15 minutes just like for this image that I don't actually necessarily care about. I care about like the environment and my time more than testing out whether or not this image is going to load at this point when I know that it will. And then so that's the beauty here. And then so for me, like if you want to dive into more of this, this is Transformers Agents. And then so diving deeper into Transformers Agents, again, like 100% of these agent models are built to be in alignment with OpenAI models. So you can utilize OpenAI as well, and then they also have their own Colab version as well. This is my what we've been looking at is my Colab that I just built out based off of these instructions. But looks like they have a Colab here as well that you can use. Transformers can do anything, and then they're loading kind of the same code here as I do, right? And then generate an image of a boat in a water. Let's see why they're able to do. They're using OpenAI, so that makes sense. They're using ChatGPT. And then so they're going to be able to load, and then they're also connecting directly to the GPU. And then so that's the only difference here between theirs and mine. Read a summary of this. Cool. So and then so there's this read a summary of the URL. So we can try this, right? Because the audio doesn't take a long time here. So just giving you like a real-time example. We'll go code. And then I don't mind having it. So it's we're doing two things here. We're going to the external, we're having this agent run, and then we're also having it ping a website, which is awesome. That's kind of why I like this and why this got me. So it's pinging the website, and then here it is, like here's all the what it's getting from the website, right? The text, and then it's going to transcribe this into audio. So this is a lot of text. So it might actually start running on this and executing on this for like a long time. It's a lot of text. I might end up killing this process actually. Wow, it downloaded like it downloaded a whole bunch of text, but so that's cool. So it did exactly what I wanted to do in this instance. We know that it works, right? Because it has our text, and then we definitely know from the previous test that it can definitely convert this text to audio. This is a lot of text. I'll let it keep running just as I continue this video, just to see if it does convert over into audio. But like again, I think it's going to take a while, and it's going to be kind of garbled with this text that it got us. But it got us. This is the website, like this it's the Hugging Face website. So we're looking at login, sign up. It's honestly like a straight up scrape of the website, and then it's been running now for a minute and a half. I expect that this would probably run for like honestly like 15 minutes or so. So I'm going to end the video here. If I'll leave a link to the description to my Colab here. It's again mine is just running straight off of like the free Google Colab and no GPU enabled, not necessary. So if you want to run images, you're going to want to enable GPU first, just as a heads up there. And then I'll also leave the link to not that page, but to our execution failed here, to the Hugging Face. Let's see why our execution failed very specifically. I'm assuming it's because of something like this long text. Yeah, their nameplate audio is not defined, and then so like again, this is limitations with the StarCoder model as opposed to the OpenAI model. So the OpenAI model could do this and offhand, and it knows that it needs to from here play audio, and then just via that task. But StarCoder, I would have to say, play audio directly from your audio tool, audio creation tool, etc., and then build it out. So like that's the thing, and that's a limitation of that you're going to find with using StarCoder and Wizard Coder. Wizard Coder will be better, right? So Wizard Coder is going to be bigger. So that's my next test is to run Wizard Coder on this because it is a better and kind of bigger and newer model than StarCoder, but you're definitely going to get the best results out of GPT overall. Or you could also, the goal with this is for me to, like more and more LLM models, and then so hopefully there'll be another model that we could be able to connect this to, and I'll make another video in the future with this connected to a different one. So if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.